How you doing, guys? So I tried to record this. It didn't really work too well. I'm gonna try my streaming software and see if it'll let me show you guys what I'm trying to tell you and also show you. So, here's the deal. Well, let's get loaded into the game first so I can kind of show you what I'm talking about, maybe. If I can connect the game server. Yeah, this right here. This guy right here. Now, what the hell is this? Wow. Where do I begin? Okay. So, m2invitational.com. For the record, no, I did not get an invite to this. Here's what's going on today, tomorrow, whatever. Join millions of fans as they tune in to watch the best teams and players in the world compete to be named Mobile Master in Summoner's War, Vainglory, and Hearthstone from July 23rd to 24th, live streamed on Twitch from KCON at the Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey. Amazon will be giving away $65,000 in total prizes for the winners. See your favorite gaming superstars prove they can win anytime, anywhere. These are going to be 8 Summoners War competitors. And they're going to be battling for their share of $25K in this double elimination style bracket. Who will take home the trophy? And that's going to be streamed on Twitch from 1 to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tomorrow. It's going to be tomorrow. If we open the player roster here, there's some names I think you guys might recognize a little bit. So we've got Rin Riona from Vancouver. And she's a massive Twitch streamer. Shredded Puzzle, if you guys don't know this guy, you should know this guy. YDCB. He's a Summoner's War streamer for both YouTube and Twitch. In fact, most of these are going to be YouTube streamers. 0-bit or Zer-orbit, depending on who you are, but it's Zero-orbit. It's 0-bit. Jesus. Words work. Island Growth 11 was born and raised in Hawaii. He's also a member of Delicious on a top Summoners War guild on the Asia server. That's, I believe, YDCB's guild, if I remember correctly. Jiraiya here, also decent YouTuber from France, obviously better than me. Koopa Troopa 78-7. U.S. Air Force vet who gained popularity on Twitch community playing games like RuneScape and Summoners War. If you guys don't know Fwa here, he's a tattoo artist out of Milwaukee, and he's an amazing Twitch streamer, so if you guys enjoy my stuff, go check him out for sure. Ali Najad apparently hosted shows including Road Trip and ESPNU. Also a fill-in host on Unite. Those are not things I've ever heard of. I don't know anything about this guy at all, only that he doesn't know a damn thing about Summoners War, which makes him an interesting pick for a host for me, personally. I'd have rather had somebody who knows what they're talking about, like Childish Plays. He's definitely very good at doing both of these things right here, and has a history in interviewing Summoners War players, so obviously you know he's going to know what he's talking about. Claytano as the commentator. I would have actually liked to see him compete. I think he'd have had a decent chance in the competition, personally. But, you know, I mean, he's very, very, very good as a content creator, so obviously, that if they were going to fit him in somehow, at least they did. But I definitely think he could have played a bigger part. If you guys are into the Vainglory or the Hearthstone bits, I'll let you guys look at those yourselves, but Vainglory does have another 25k pot, and Hearthstone has a 15k pot. Maria Ho here is going to be the Mobile Masters host in general. Again, another poker player, apparently. Also competed the 15th season of The Amazing Race. And there's just a bit of where to watch and everything. Now, there was some stuff going around about Jew Bagel. Now, I don't want to weigh in on this too much, necessarily. Simply because, I don't know the guy's thought process, but from what I'm understanding, from what I've seen of people actually talking to him, he did not just not receive an invitate. Holy cow. An invitation. He did not receive an invitation. He got one. But the problem was he turned it down. He apparently, supposedly, I don't want to slander the guy because I do enjoy his streams on occasion. He's obviously very good at the game. But apparently he said that he doesn't believe that Summoners War has a spot in esports, that he doesn't believe that Summoners War should be an esport. He believes it should be left as is, as a game. Now, personally, I wholeheartedly disagree to that. I think Summoners War becoming an esport is what the game needs to continue forward as a game without Comtois ruining it. Because, frankly, if it didn't have an esport, it would see no more growth than it already is, without them dropping, like, Transcendence Scrolls and making things cheaper to purchase with real-life money, like, basically just breaking the game. They've kind of already done that a little bit. All these level 10s and 20s running around Nat 5s, that's not fun for me, but hopefully my alt will see some of that luck. But the fact of the matter is, with the esports, they can continue to grow and get their popularity and make their money without making it more about the money. They can make it about being good at the game. They can make it about team building, strategizing, rune collecting, instead of, hey, look how many Nat 5s I've got. Like, this isn't Pokemon Go. We're not just trying to collect everything. We want to actually be good at the game. Now, for me, this is a really big step forward for the game. Like, I'd like to see RTA in GBs, like they were doing for stuff like COD and Overwatch. Oh, no, not real-time and guild battle. GBs was... Oh, hey, a Mystic Scroll in my shop. GBs is the game battles that they were using for breaking into, like, professional COD gaming, Battlefield gaming. Basically, you make private servers, you meet up, you battle, and then the site keeps track of your player points and everything. Right. I would like to see that happen for Summoners War.
I thought you were saying, like, Guild War. Sorry, I'm, like...
No. Come here. Because I'd like to hear you weigh in on this, too.
No, I was just saying, like, you putting in real-time arena with Guild Wars.
Right.
Yeah, it'd be pretty sweet, but you'd have to get everybody...
The entire guild on.
Yeah, you'd have to get the entire guild on at the same time, and, they would have to get on at the same time. It'd be too much of a hassle. They'd have to use a different site, or they'd have to make some major update to
Well, I mean-
get these guilds to say, hey, everybody needs to be on time at this time, or everybody needs to be online at this time, and then everybody can try and work their schedule around it.
Right. Well, see, here's the thing with that though is like a lot of professional gaming teams. Like, have you ever watched Professional League or anything like that?
Not really.
Pro League is actually really hype. I don't know if you need to sit down and watch it sometime.
I've seen like pictures.
Like there are thousands of people in these stadiums, but
Oh no.
anyway, like these teams managed to all get on at the same time. Granted, they're only 6-mans versus like a 20-person guild, but like if they were to make an RTA team-based battle for tournaments, that'd be kind of cool. I could definitely see like a Magic's two-headed giant, like 2 people playing on a team in arena.
That would be
Each
pretty
person's
sick.
running 3 monsters. It'd be 6v6. You control your 3. I think that'd be pretty sweet for team
That'd be
building.
pretty hype.
Make buffs interact with each other. But I think that's the direction we're heading for, though. With how big of a deal they're making this RTA, I think they definitely need to stabilize the servers a little more. Maybe
Oh crap! I have laundry.
maybe like decrease the turn taking time, so you don't have as much time to think. It's more of a reaction thing as well. I think that'd be really fun. Other than that, like I don't know. I'm excited to see what they're gonna do for us in general. Like genuinely, this isn't me like hyping Summoner's War or something. I am genuinely excited to see what they have in store for us for things like this. Like obviously we've already gotten the rumors of the tournaments that they're talking about doing. The RTA friendly tournaments that they were talking about implementing into the game. Now, for me and my friend group, like, that's a big deal. We've got a good 10 to 12 people that all live locally that all play Summoners War together. Like, we've got group chats out the wazoo. We've got Snapchat group chats, Facebook group chats. We've got a Facebook page for this, for just people that help me out. We've got Facebook page for the guild, for Michigan, for Lansing, for the US. We've got Summoners War groups all over the place, making this a tighter-knit community. Now, for them to implement something like a friendly tournament situation, that opens up a lot of possibilities. Like, frankly, you could start putting betting odds on players at that point. Like, not that I'm condoning gambling or anything like that, but these are all possibilities. I don't know. Sorry. I'm getting a little ahead of myself. I'm really excited about this. If I'd have known about this sooner, I wish I would have. We could have gotten a bunch of people together and done like a mock invitational here. And I'd like to do that in the future at some point. So if anybody is interested in taking a plane flight and getting their ass kicked, you let me know. But yeah, so that's about where I'm at with this. Like, I'm pretty hype. I need to be farming for that. Oh, I can sell that Willow I picked up earlier. I forgot about that. So anyways, I'm gonna try to farm out this Mystic Scroll real quick because I, found it on stream. And then I'll be hopping off. So if you guys have anything better to do with your lives other than watch me try to get this Mystic, you're free to go. You're dismissed from class. Any of those who are excited to see what I might get out of one Mystic on this account and with my luck, stick around because that's how I got Perna in the middle of a Burger King. Can you imagine me just chilling there with a Big Mac in my hand? Not a Big Mac, it's Burger King, not McDonald's. Just chilling there in the middle of a Burger King, and I pop Perna. I dropped my slushie, dude. Like, I was way too excited. And I barely even use him. I need to get him skilled out at least. So I don't know, what do you guys think of this whole invitational thing? Do you think it's a good thing? Like, that they're unleashing this on us, basically? Or do you think, like Jubagel, like this is going to make this game too serious? I haven't seen any comments at all the entire stream.
If I add something?
Yeah, what's up?
Well, he was saying, it's a game to be played for fun.
Right.
In your spare time, doing whatever. On like what you were saying was, what you were saying with the whole, we're gonna see greater. I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
We're gonna see greater game progression with growth and everything.
Right. Well, I mean, they gotta pay their
like
employees somehow. So, like, either getting more players to spend money, or by giving you more opportunities to spend money. And frankly, I'd rather just have more people to beat the crap out of.
Right. I feel like it would add more. Like, the more people would come in, they'd be getting their ass kicked, so we'd end up seeing more pay-to-win players.
You think so?
Is what I would think is what would end up happening.
Well, I mean, look at stuff like Overwatch and League. Like, I guess there's not really a pay-to-win aspect there, but, like, the competitive edge added to the game. Like, it got so many people to come over to it and get into it. I'm hoping that's what comes of Summoners War here, but you completely could be right. Like, that added competitive edge definitely adds a bit of a drive to, I guess, win, or a drive to win faster. Wow, I don't want to hear my own voice. But anyway, like, I don't really know what else to say on the matter.
Yeah,
there isn't much to say. Did you guys see anything of the new updates as well, like the homunculus? And you didn't hear about the light dark homunculus?
They added a new.
No, not yet. They're going to be very, very, very soon.
Okay.
We're supposed to be getting light and dark homunculus. They're going to be a support type though. And then, in addition to that, we're going to be getting a light fusion monster.
Right. Wait, so we're getting that soon?
We're supposed to be getting the light fusion monster and the light dark homunculus simultaneously, is what it sounds like.
Right.
In the same kind of leak notes that we got, I think it was from the Korean Invitational, they were talking about giving us the dimensional hole that we talked about that's supposed to be those challenges, new achievements and stuff. It sounds to me like a TOA kind of situation with different monsters.
Right. That's what I kind of perceived a little bit.
Or like a weekly challenges kind of deal. No crit rate.
Or speed.
But in addition to that, like, we're supposed to be getting those friendly tournaments we were just talking about, which I'm super excited about if you can't tell. God, what else was in the patch notes? A whole lot of light dark nat 5 reworks. Something else. I don't remember. It was something big though.
I know what you're talking about.
Oh, too. A rework to the rune storage system.
That too. Yeah. It was the rune system thing.
Yeah. So like, we've got all these updates coming up that we've already been told about. We're not really supposed to be getting the rework to the rune system or the dimensional hole until the end of this year, but we're supposed to be getting the rest sooner.
I would like to see the new Nat 5.
I've already got the crystals for the dark homunculus. As soon as I saw the patch notes drop, I was like, yep, there goes all 900 of my crystals. I'm going to go run dark for the next 6 days. You wouldn't believe...
He's not joking.
At all. I'm not even remotely kidding. I found out I can get an A+ drop off dark, and then I was like, cool, well, this is what I'm farming forever now. But yeah, so I farmed that out real quick. You wouldn't believe the number of rainbow mon I get from farming those. For those of you who aren't there yet, just wait. You'll enjoy your life for a minute. All of a sudden, you'll have a bunch of, what did you miss? A lot. You might actually want to just rewind the stream, to be completely honest with you. Basically, I was talking about that new invitational that's going on in what I can't really tell is New York or New Jersey. They've been kind of ambiguous with it because they refer to it as NYC, but then they talk about Newark, which is in New Jersey. Doesn't make sense. And yes, I did say Newark, spelled Newark. And they specify that it's in New Jersey. Now, that's a really big deal. It does a lot for us. Again, you're going to have to rewind it and go look at the rest if you didn't catch it. But I'm pretty excited about that. Other than that, there's a Mystic Scroll in my shop right now that I found during stream. So we're going to go ahead and farm that out before I jump offline, and I'll be hopping on Overwatch. But what better way to farm for mana than Necro here? Although this is a really slow run, I'll admit to that. Hey, at least I'll know when my shop is about to refresh, because I can just watch the elapsed time on my stream. That's kind of nice. So, any of you that are watching, because there's 4 people watching right now, I see you. What do you guys think of this? Like, is it a big deal? Is it cool? Do you think like me, or you like Jew Bagel? What do you mean a dungeon I can farm constant? I can farm giants in 1 minute and 9 seconds. Get at me. I think you meant consistent. I really need to get my speed teams done, though. I'm excited for that. I can feasibly run the other dungeons 100%. It's just takes me more than 4 minutes. How's it going, Dacian? I'm sorry, I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. Can you, like... My Necro team? Now that I've upped Hwa's crit rate, it pretty much always clears. 135, that should be enough. Alright, 3k left. Let's go farm some mana out to open it with. And then we can go open that scroll. Okay, cool. Well, thanks for watching the stream. If you didn't catch what was going on before, we were kind of talking about the new invitational, the Mobile Masters. I'm pretty excited that it exists, and I would like to do a mini one personally. Maybe for you guys, maybe not, I don't know. But I think it'd be a lot of fun and would let some of you guys that have been begging me for a Brett versus Jay PvP see that Brett versus Jay PvP, maybe. Though I think we were debating on waiting till we hit 200 subs for that. I think that'd be a lot of fun. You'll win. Alright, Lance. You're on. I think Mike thinks he can take you.
Take me? Probably. I'm not gonna lie, at this point.
I don't know, man. Sierra Anna. Hold on, come over here and let's talk about your Nat 5s. Oh, what's our opinion on the next light fusion?
Our opinion?
Oh, I'm not sure what you mean, opinion, like, what do I think it'll be? Because I think it'll be a brand new monster. I don't think it'll be something we've got so far.
I'm hoping it'll be something new.
And I'm excited that it exists. Like, if that's what you're asking, I'm stoked to have something more to do in the game. Like, yeah, I need to consistently be able to do Raid 5. Yeah, I need to finish TOA hard. But, like, as far as where I'm at now, there's not really much more farming-wise I can do other than runes. Like, there's no monsters to build. There's no... Okay, there's always monsters to build, but, like, there's no... Fusing. I like fusing. I don't know why. Obviously, there's Katarina left still, but I have no want to do it. Michael says Mike 1v1.
I know we'll win. His aerial?
He says you'll win because you've got aerial.
Like, his aerial makes my Alad look like a piece of shit.
No, it doesn't. They're very different monsters.
I know they're very different monsters.
Or are you asking, like, what I think its skill set will be? Because I think we need something more... What do we got? You were thinking the new light fusion would be Ella Noah? There's no way they'd give her us. Or give us her. There's no way. She's too good. Like, I'm not personally a fan of the ponies. I think they're kind of lame and they depreciate from the game. And I think the fact that they can feasibly have infinite turns on Vio is kind of bullshit. But, like, she's undeniably amazing. I can't say anything against that. You know what? I wonder if we can just kill the boss. Because they took the panda. That's not usually a good sign for me. This is the 1% this team just doesn't clear. Dice can feasibly have infinite turns as well. That's what part of what makes Tableau just so freaking broken. I would love a Tableau. No, as far as what I think the new fusion will be, Of course I get symbols, so I can't even open my scroll. Let's go take a look at fusion real quick before my phone dies. So right now we've got an AoE nuke, support monster, tank. Now what are we missing from that list, Mike? Any ideas there? I can't remember what the 4 types are.
Wait. What is there?
We've got 2 DPS, an HP monster, and a defense monster, I think, for fusion.
Do we have a...
Vero's a support, Panda's defense. We don't have an HP type at all. So I'm thinking the light monster will be a HP type for sure. Maybe like water panda-y or kinda Escher-esque, maybe? Something that attacks based on its HP. That'd be kinda cool. But obviously they're trying to move away from the speed meta right now. They're trying to move towards more of an RNG-based thing, which I really don't like, personally. In fact, I would rather have no violent runes in my teams than have all violent runes, because then you're relying on those Vio procs instead of stats. Like, if my Sierra could bomb for an extra 15k by putting her on Fatal, well, my Sierra can probably bomb for another 15k by putting her on Fatal. But the procs, like, the procs are good. Why? So eventually I'll be switching her over to Fatal to keep her more consistent, to keep the team from being based in RNG at all. Like, I want it to be consistent. Every single time is identical. There's no crits and bombs anyways, so, like, why not? But anyway, yeah, so I'm thinking it'll be an HP monster. I'm thinking it'll probably be... I'm thinking maybe single target. Like, most of its attacks will be single target. We don't really have a healer, though. Obviously, the Fire Panda has... Nice. Hathor is always fun. But I'm thinking, like, a healer Nat 5. We don't have a fusible one. Obviously, Panda's got its self-heal and its AoE heal HOTS, I guess, is what we're calling it. Healing over time. Other than that, we've got Vero. When he cleanses, he self-heals. That kind of works, I guess. But we don't really have, like, a team healing Nat 5. I'm hoping for something that interacts with sleep now that we have those succubi. I think, like, a Chasen meets Sonic kind of deal would be really fun. I think it'd be really fun.
That would be hell in RTA.
So, like, well, yeah, and that's the other thing, is they're moving towards an RTA setup, so, like, a monster like that would definitely change the RTA meta. I mean, like, something similar to Light Panda's passive that's a little easier to get, where it, like, increases based on their speed, or increases based on their attack bar increase. I think that could really do wonders for the current meta, but we need it to happen first. I don't know, what do you guys think right now? We've got 6 people watching.
I don't know where I am.
Nope, now we've got 5 people watching. I called you guys out and somebody got nervous. But, like, I've got Tiana. I personally love the speed meta, but they do need to break it. Like, it's too nichey. Not nichey, it's, like, gridlocked. Oh, you're talking about the Nat 2 they'll use for fusing? Well, we've got Yeti for dark. Oh, wait, they're Nat 3s, that's right. I don't know, maybe a Howl? That could be kind of funny.
We have a Howl.
What's up?
We already have the Howl.
We have a Howl in a fusion?
Yeah.
Which one? Oh, the wind one.
Yeah, the wind one.
Chi-Chi. But we're just talking about, like, as the Nat 5 fusible monster. The 2-star that goes into it, or 3-star that goes into it.
Well, the 2 that becomes a 3.
Well, no, because the Dark Yeti's a Nat 3.
Right, so is...
Werewolf.
So is Jeffrey.
So is Jeffrey.
But Jeffrey originally was a 2-star.
How does Leo's passive work? That is a question I've been dying to be asked, to be completely honest with you, because it's such a crucial thing to look at. Now, how Leo works. He cuts everyone down to match his speed. So, like, everyone's scaled in behind him. Now, if you've got 2 Leos, one does not affect the other. So you end up with everyone scaled into the lower speed Leo. Then, yeah, absolutely nothing. Then, the faster one keeps his normal speed. So if you've got a 200 speed Violent Leo and a 100 speed Violent Leo, and they both Bioproc, you have theoretically the chance of taking 6 turns with an attack bar reduction before they ever get a turn. Double Leo is amazing. Now, if you're only working with one, here's the deal. Where's Leo at? Let's go look at him. Yeah, the goddamn cow. There's Leo. Alright, so if you look at his passive, the attack speed of all enemies and allies is limited to your attack speed. This effect does not affect enemies with the same skill or boss monsters. Decreases the enemy's attack bar by 10% when you attack. This increases as your HP drops. If your HP drops below 30%, the enemy's defense is ignored. He's an OP Trevor. And then first attack is the normal Dragon Might, and it's the continuous damage. But anyways, so basically it locks everyone in behind him, and everyone's speed suddenly or everyone's attack bar is suddenly really close together. So if you make Tiana or Bernard, whatever, your fastest monster, and you don't run a speed lead, usually your best way to go about killing Leo, to be honest with you. Don't run Chloe, please. She doesn't matter. You will die. If his attack bar reduct hits your attack bar booster, you've lost. But if you're on will, or if your whole team is on will, and you have an attack bar increaser, there is no reason you shouldn't be able to take down Leo. Like, he's amazing, and he does counter the speed meta, but only to an extent. Build a Sholey? What is Sholey? How's it going, Urban? We're actually just about to pop off. I'm so sorry, but you're definitely going to want to go back and rewatch this stream as soon as you can. I have a lot of really great stuff happening. Oh, not me, but you guys and everyone and Summoner's War. And yeah! Anyways, I will not... I'm going to bed. Night, guys.